I ain't gonna lie, somebody go help Kodak, bro. Prayers for him. But like, anyway, sidebar in that, like, because Kodak Black in his fucked up state that he's in right now did a crypto scam. Yeah, I could do that shit too. What are we doing? Ridiculous! Like, come on. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. What's shaking this time around, baby? What's cracking? You saw time thumbnail. Y'all ain't gonna lie. Jones is going crazy with Adam22. Last time we talked about him, he was doing that crypto scam. Bad optics, terrible works, terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Jones wasn't looking good. But yeah, apparently Jones is really looking bad. Huh. Down horrendous. In the current day. Yeah, apparently, like, yo, the No Jumper Instagram got banned. They about to sell they building, bro. Like, they firing, had the whole jumping down the toilet and Nike. He had dropped a video about it. But we about to check out what has got to say about it. So I already know what it is. I ain't gonna waste time because Trill Talks Everything, Trill Yaps Everything. Let's get right into it. Yo, you already know what it is. Is that YN Sens? Sense of the Society, Oscar, you already know what it is. Shout out, been watching for a minute. Adam22 just lost everything. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid? Down in the description. First link, share the love. Share the love, baby. You already know what it is. Let's get right into it.
Absolute tragic breaking news to the last 20 No Jumper fans out there in the universe. A month ago I made this video. Adam22 is broken down bad. I was wondering, is he going broke? Is the company crashing down? What is going on? Now this video is essentially about Adam22 and him promoting a meme coin, aka a scam. And it was once again one of those influencers who were launching a meme coin to make some...
He was like, and he used the excuse in the shit because I remember CoffeeZilla was covering the whole joint. Shout out CoffeeZilla. The Crypto Reaper. I ain't gonna lie, he be taking niggas out if they be pulling these crypto shits. But yeah, he was saying like fucking Kodak Black. Meanwhile, Kodak Black is stuck on the side of the road eating fried chicken and shit. Bullshitting. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody go help Kodak, bro. Prayers for him. But like, anyway, sidebar in that. Like, because Kodak Black in his fucked up state that he's in right now did a crypto scam. Yeah, I could do that shit too. What are we doing? Ridiculous! Like, come on.
Some easy cash because I guess they desperately need it. Like, I know No Jumper hasn't been hot since like 2017 or 2020. Do you really have to go that low to scam your fans with a coin, with
Apparently
crypto?
So.
And now I'm seeing this right here. Adam22 has announced that No Jumper is going broke after a former employee filed a lawsuit. He has now enacted company layoffs and plans to sell his current studio.
I remember I was watching Bob Lim, shout out Bob Lim, cover this a little bit, and he actually made a good point. Like, yo, on Adam's part, yo, especially because he got the whole like OnlyFans fucking plug talk shit in the background scene, like that he's doing on his own shit with his wife, which that's a whole nother fucking sidebar. Like, like, bro, let's get for real. Yeah, now Bob was saying like, yo, it probably feel good for him like on a stress relief because like, yo, you don't gotta worry about paying this many employees. You don't worry about like paying the fucking, you know, mortgage for the big ass studio because apparently he paid like $4 million for that shit. So goddamn, like, yo, I already know the mortgage bill looking fucking deadly, bro. Man, I'm fucking let alone HOA fees and shit like that. It's crazy works. But property tax, oh no, she'll be like lighting money on fire. Nah, I can imagine. So on a relief on that end, but also obviously sucks because like you're downscaling because like the business isn't profiting as much anymore. So you know that kind of sucks. But hey, at least you're not dealing with that many heads.
And I love the top reply to the situation, tagging his wife and then saying, "Lock the fucking. Your family needs you."
That's the one. That is the one. See, this right here is the consequence. Is the stupid consequences too. For the stupid actions Adam has done. This right here is the consequence.
Can you make more content for your down bad fans who pay for OF? Log the fucking whore your family needs.
Now, that's wild. That is actually crazy though.
That is crazy.
She is a Bop City. She's a
and
Jezebel. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like Lena, most definitely baddie MILF. Most definitely baddie MILF. I'm gonna keep it as Buck Stackums. You already know what it is. Like, I'm gonna keep it the whole truth. But yeah, no, she's absolutely a Jezebel. She been on Demon Time, and y'all already know what happened with you know what I'm saying, Adam20 Cuckboy. You already know how it gets down. That shit is absolutely crazy, and the fact she participating in the shit is even wilder. But bro, they've been doing wild shit on the plug talk shit for a minute too, so it don't even matter. But on the whole tip of like promoting this shit and doing all this shit, nah, Jezebels and Adam, you already know, nigga, like. He been crypto scamming, been a cuck, yada yada. Like, bro, nah, it's been over for them. And they have a fucking kid too, which Don't even get me started, bro. Like y'all fucking brought a miracle into this world, and y'all on this shit. It's over for the kids rap, bro.
Comments, and literally no one said about this. Now, to give credit where credit is due to Adam and No Jumper, they were definitely hot back in 2015 to 2018, 19. I think that was their peak, at least culturally. They used to interview artists, musicians.
They were like interviewing all the poppin' niggas. They like had to interview with X, like, you know, X and Ski, like, all that type of shit. Like that was really like the peak prime. I'm not gonna cap.
These views are crazy. The XXX Tentacion interview, 22 million views. And then somewhere along the line, they started interviewing gang members. It just got really messy, and the people were there for the music. Let's have a viral clip of gang members fighting with each other, arguing. And I mean, the views just speak for themselves. There's been a lot of controversies with them. Adam22 and his past, a very interesting...
And that's the thing, too. Like, yo, Adam be playing too many games. This get you caught up in so much shit, which it has before. You done seen all the clips of that shit that be happening. Niggas be fighting on the fucking podcast. All this dumb shit be happening. Like, yo, nah, I could not do that shit.
And on top of that, we have the whole cuck situation and his wife, him being weird, and iDubbbz 2.0. Actually, that's an insult to iDubbbz. This was a whole different level of cuckery. I covered this whole situation last year. A few hours ago,
Adam22 don't even get me
started
on fucking Ian and Anissa, bro.
Uploaded this video called No Jumper is Going Broke, and the last remaining 50 No Jumper fans are all crying on their floor.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams...
Yeah, see, that was the thing with niggas too. And I'm not gonna lie, I still got regrets to this day. To this day. I ain't gonna lie, cause like, yo, starting like if you were a content creator and you started making content in 2020 when everybody was inside because of the pandemic, that's when a lot of niggas was revenue shit was spiking too. Because like, yeah, obviously, especially on the ad revenue factor, like, bro, head shit was gonna be huge because at that time, like, everyone's inside, more people are watching vids, therefore, like, yo, more people gonna be watching ads, yada yada, this and third. And especially like on the views factor, everyone that gets inside, so they have more time to doom scroll and be brain rotting on TikTok and watching hella YouTube vids and shit like that. So yeah, you couldn't get too high off the rise during that, and that was when some of the crypto boom was happening. Like there was a whole lot of shit. Like if you were on the rise and thought that shit was gonna last forever, yeah, that shit was gonna fuck you up. But if you went in that shit, you know what I'm saying, did your thing, made your content, you know what I'm saying, came along through, was on your evergreen, still made content to this day, and you're chilling and innovated, like, bro, that was the move. And guess who didn't do that? Looking tough.
All took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting...
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, again, like, you couldn't think the COVID numbers were going to last forever, bro. Because, like, everybody was inside. Now niggas well, we way past that shit. COVID died off after, like, fucking 2022, I'm going to be honest. But, like, yeah, nah, niggas is outside again, bro. Niggas is not always going to be brain rotting.
6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored, aka nude interviews with up-and-coming superstars like Kazumi.
Yo, what the fuck?
And Sky Bree, fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk.
Uncensored interviews? What the fuck? Nigga, get your ass on the fucking hub. You know what? Nah. If you niggas want to pay for this shit, that's y'all niggas.
Kazumi and Sky Bree fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest in seeing us interview stars.
I mean, yeah, you can only do that for so long until people get bored of it. It's like, yeah, it's like the 90th woman that I'm seeing, and it's an interview, but the only difference is that her top is off. Isn't that crazy?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yes, we're all gonna ask the same questions. You know what I'm saying? That's not even me trying to disrespect, you know what I'm saying, any of the heads in like do sex work, like, you know what I'm saying, or adult stars and all that shit. But it's like, yes, we're all going in but ask the same question. So what is it like being a corn star? So what is it like doing your work? it's like, bro, not even on a factor of them like, oh, they're all gonna say the same shit. It's like, bro, we're all gonna more or less ask the same shit. Like, what is, after a while, it's the same shit with the Fresh and Fit John. How many times can we watch y'all niggas kick these bops off the podcast? Like, we at a certain point, we don't give a fuck anymore, my nigga. We never thought you were an alpha. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
see, guys, new original content. I'm gonna start doing that here on the channel. So become a channel member and donate so we can get that content going. Premium content for you guys. I got you. It was just a gimmick. It was something that was never going to be sustainable. And I think one of the reasons why a lot of people just didn't want to watch anymore is because of Adam's reputation, especially over the last year or two. He's always been,
nigga's rep has been declining so fucking badly. It's unbelievable, and it's because of himself. It's all the shit he keeps putting himself in. It's all these opportunities that this nigga keep clearly taking advantage of, even though these shits are not opportunities at all. He keeps fucking himself up every time. Whether it was fucking, you know what I'm saying, letting Lena do that dumb shit with fucking Jason Love, whether it's the fucking show shit that he did, fucking pimping his wife out, whether it's the fucking him doing the crypto scams and shit, whether it's him getting hiring all these fucking people, like, it's, bro, it's him.
Controversial. But over the last 1 or 2 years, it's just been embarrassing, dude. He has become the face of cuckery right next to Sneeko and iDubbbz. A nasty reputation to have. It's embarrassing to be known as that. So I think that's also a factor. Dude, you have your wife. Tell her to make like 6 more videos to fund No Jumper. And on top of that, the content is just not it. So combine the two and, well, you get No Jumper going broke.
In addition to that, you might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform in March of 2023. Although we've definitely largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy roster of talent since then, that certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months, where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram.
Yeah, like I was saying in the intro, yeah, I would be sick as fuck, because they would have been growing that shit for a hot ass minute. I'm sure the Instagram was bringing in hella cheese, probably like a good percentage of the fucking profits from the whole No Jumper brand.
After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day and we still have absolutely no idea why. We've had no luck getting it back despite being in contact with what seems like every Instagram recovery guy on the face of the planet. We were bringing in a very solid amount of cash monthly that was keeping us afloat via selling sponsored posts on the account, and that mostly vanished overnight. And while we've been growing the new No Jumper LA account up ever since and managing to sell sponsored collab posts using my Instagram and the No Jumper LA account, DM or email if interested, we aren't making anywhere
a little chill, I feel it.
Near as much from Instagram now.
The theory, once again, take this with a grain of salt. I don't want to spread misinformation. I try to avoid it as much as I possibly can. The talk in the streets is that Adam22 or someone in the team potentially, I don't know, but the talk in the street, aka the YouTube comment section under this video and under another video by an employee of his, as a matter of fact, who goes by Flacco, someone said that it's potentially because he was botting the account so he could make more money off the paid promotion post.
I get it. So, like, if you bought the views, you could sell, like, you could put, basically, because the way the sponsored posts work, if you don't understand, is, like, they pay you by, obviously, the amount of views that they think that the post can, like, averagely get. So, like, so let's say, for instance, you got 9 posts on your gram, and you're averaging about, like, 100,000, let's just say, views per post. They'd imagine, like, all right, we're gonna pay you like 5 bands, or I don't know, however much. Like, we're gonna pay you a band if you do a sponsor post, because yeah, we imagine we're gonna get we imagine the post that you're posting is about to get 100,000 views within the sponsor, and then within that, if a certain amount of people buy, then we'll make profit. You know what I'm saying, by the margins. But if he's buying them, then the views aren't real, and those niggas will obviously not be customers that could buy shit, which then will lower the amount of profit you're going to make substantially. That is what I like to call a scam.
I believe this guy said that he was charging, well, not him, but No Jumper, each paid promotion post costed $1,500, and they were doing 4 per day. That's around $4K per day, and that's only on Instagram. That's not taking anything else into consideration. So they were making bank off of this. But if they were just botting the accounts to make the accounts look bigger so they could charge more per post, then it kind of makes sense why they would take that account down. But that's just a theory. a game theory, if you will.
And second, in addition to that, we have been hit with a bullshit lawsuit from a former employee. Now, essentially everything in this lawsuit is completely fictional, and every lawyer that I've spoken to about it has described this as basically an extortion attempt, but it still cost us a ton of money already, and it's expected to cost us many hundreds of thousands of dollars to see this through to completion. It's insane to me that a person that we did so much for can just...
That's why, like, DMCA shit suck, because, like, if niggas actually decide to take it to court, obviously whoever got the most cheese is probably gonna be the one that's gonna win in court.
Vent some grievances out of thin air and cost us this much money as a result. This person has literally lost every single friend that he used to have when he worked at No Jumper. His streaming career has completely tanked, and he even got kicked off the podcast that he left No Jumper to start. But somehow, that's our reality, and we have to fight this rather than just give in to this piece of shit.
Now, going back to this article by Complex, Adam then spoke of the legal action against No Jumper by former employee, this guy, who alleges workplace misconduct. And then it continues here. In January, Adam addressed the lawsuit, which at the time also involved a former No Jumper employee, Riley Garcia. In addition to misconduct, the two alleged wrongful termination, and Garcia also accused No Jumper of sexual harassment.
Yeah, we just need to see the proof.
Something that I want to show so you guys get more context, and I also get more context and knowledge of the situation, because I am not in the No Jumper universe.
We closed down our store on Melrose, and we're in the early
obviously
stages.
niggas know of them, like their podcast as a name is like the brand name No Jumper is like very well known, but like I'm not that tapped in. But obviously if that shit is true and did happen, like truly niggas should, you know what I'm saying, be getting sued for this shit. Niggas should be getting a cheese for that, because what the fuck is going on, Adam? I wouldn't be surprised, but still we need to see proof of this shit happen, because as far as I'm concerned, it could just be allegations. Obviously niggas going through a lawsuit, they fighting it, we gonna see what happens from the result of that.
Of selling our current warehouse and moving into a smaller space. To be honest, aside from the layoffs, which sucked, I'm pretty happy about a lot of these changes. I've realized that I should have paid more attention to DJ Vlad and kept my overhead as low as possible, particularly in terms of staff and location. Oh, and I also just want to note that I am talking about No Jumper as a business. I've got another business in the form of Plug Talk, and I've got a pretty decent investment portfolio on a personal level.
I'm guessing the investment portfolio is the crypto coin, the meme coin that people got scammed out of. So now it makes sense why he did that crypto scam. I guess he needed the extra money. Bro, you're a
Nothing wrong with an extra dollar, huh? Alright, bro. Let's not play around.
multi-millionaire. And then it gets worse. How could you, with a straight face, you a multi-millionaire, start asking fans for money?
I know what you're thinking. What can you do to help? Well, I do have some ideas, which I'll sort into 3 categories here: free, cheap, and generous. Free. Obviously, I'm infinitely thankful to anyone who watches our content at all, follows us on the @NoJumperLA Instagram, and in particular, those of you...
hobby. Shit, I'll put my shit in there too. It would just be free. I'd just be like, yo, if you watch the vids, shout out heads in the community. Like, I'm not even about to do no memberships, none of that shit. Turn on the super things. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, I love YouTube. I appreciate YouTube. Niggas, I tell niggas all the time, YouTube is a platform I'll always be a diehard on. But at the same time, fuck YouTube, bro. Fuck Google, bro. They got fucking billions. Fucking, yo, these niggas are worth $1 trillion and shit like that, bro. Let these niggas pay me, bro. Y'all don't gotta give me y'all cheese. I just appreciate y'all watching. Gangsta. Gangsta, like, bro. Shut up.
You who drop likes and comments on our videos and Instagram posts. In the long run, that stuff is super helpful. Cheap. We are really trying to get serious about embracing our members here on YouTube. For $5 a month, we've got a ton of awesome benefits, including being able to watch all of our interviews free of censorship and bleeped words before they're released to the public. For any of you who are down to spend $5 a month to help support the business, we're just going to try to keep adding more and more stuff to make that an easy decision for you guys who are down to support.
That's whatever. Yeah, a lot of people got membership content. Like, even some of the niggas I like to watch be having membership shit. Nah, I never be paying for that shit though.
And for those of you who have more money to spend, we're introducing a mega premium $100 tier to our memberships that will get your name added to the end of all our videos, and it will also get you consistent advice and opinions on your music submissions with 1 free submission per month and discounted additional songs.
$100 to get your...
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no with this one on. I'm gonna go with no with this one, boss. I'm gonna go no.
Music critiqued by Adam22 is crazy.
I'm
Everyone, if not 98% of the people who popped off from No Jumper, they're either dead or they fell off. They had like 1 or 2 songs.
Nah, dead is fucking ridiculous. Nah, dead is fucking crazy, but
like, who's going to critique the music? Are we gonna have DJ Khaled in the booth? Are we gonna have fucking Drake in the building?
If anything, I would definitely not want Adam, but I most for damn sure don't want DJ Khaled's opinion.
Like, who's gonna be reviewing my music to tell me that it's good?
Like, that's
or not?
The best.
This is not worth $100. This is like $20 with a slice of pizza worthy, and that's pushing it. Maybe at a Sprite or a Mountain Dew, and we'll have a deal, Adam. A millionaire begging us for money is diabolical. This is Adam getting ready for the Fed.
That's so true, though. That's so true because, again, he literally said himself he's got a decent investment portfolio. I know this nigga Adam has millions of dollars, and I know especially putting him and Lena like together, like let's say like joint account shit, they most definitely are easily clearing millions, like past 2 plus 3 plus mil together. There's no fucking way. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, nah, Adam, I'm not gonna lie, you should have just been did this shit. I'm not gonna hold you. You should have just been did this junk, because you already know, like, you could literally, like, nigga, I can even do this shit. You go into your analytics, you can click on lifetime and see how your shit is going down, like, or you can click within, like, the last couple of months. Shit, there's even, like, custom shit where you can put it within whatever days you want to, bro. You could see the shit's not working over time, so it's time to change some shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, gang.
Adam bragging about having personal investments in other successful businesses and flexing on Trill on his eBay videos top tier. Like, yeah, this guy's like, oh yeah, dude, I have so many investments, I'll be okay. But if you guys want to donate, please send the help. It's like, dude, you pay it. You're the multi-millionaire, you fucking pay it. I smell a move and a rebrand from street gang members back to rappers. Who wants to bet?
Guaranteed.
That will not surprise me one bit if that's the move.
That's
you can help by watching the content. Me immediately closes the video.
Nigga said, alright, well, time to get off this shit. Like,
$100 per month to get added to the No Jumper Rico case is wild. Like, imagine making a video being like, yo guys, the company's going broke, I'm going broke, and everyone just making fun of you.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever happened for the heads that really be on time, you know what I'm saying? They really be in the fucking, you know what I'm saying, street lore. Whatever happened with Lil Durk shit, bro? I never really caught up with that.
And Adam actually responded to one of these comments. He blamed everything but himself. We do not like you, that's the problem.
That's
No
fair.
Jumper responded with, the Adam and Wax show does $250K an episode. Clearly, plenty of people do, but
you're still begging for cheap. Yeah, this is exactly the first. I didn't even read this shit on the screen, and that's the first thing I thought. But you're the nigga begging for cheese, though. Your shit makes $250,000 an episode, and you're out here talking about it would be so great. We need y'all niggas to pay $100 a month so we can sit there and just tell you your music is good. So because you want, damn it, I can't even fucking get the English out because it's so bullshit. Yeah. You want niggas to give you $100 a month so you could just sit there and NPC and say that their music is good even though you think that shit is trash because you want the cheese from them niggas. What are we talking about? If this shit make $250K, then you need to start investing, not even investing, you need to start fucking funneling your money way better through this system because clearly it's not getting funneled correctly.
But you're still begging for money, pathetic. This is not the time to be flexing. Give me $100 and I will review your music. No, hell no. I'd rather pay a crackhead to review my music for like $1 than Adam22. What advice is he going to give me? Sell your wife to the highest bidder again. You'll be okay. Not broke. They move the money into a different LLC. They know a Rico is coming.
Ooh.
That's a theory. Will we ever know the true story? Maybe one day, and you guys know that when that happens, I got you. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just Adam begging for money and then flexing. Well, actually, my video gets 250K views, and yeah, people still care. But please send me like $5, dude. I'll appreciate it. Just, oh my god, this is funny. What do you guys think of the situation? Let me know in the comments below. Before you go, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, bangers all the time. And with that said, I'll see you next time, alright? Peace out.
You already know what it is. You already know, again, like I was saying, Shout out YN Sens, Oscar Sensitive Society. Shout out love, been watching Oscar for a minute. That was Adam22 just lost everything. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid? Down in the description. First link, go share the love like I said. You already know this. Final Fantasy Conjecture? Yeah, Adam, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, bro. Like, well, I do know what you're doing. Everything you have done has led up to the position you're in. Stupid actions have stupid consequences. And clearly some heads aren't taking that into their fucking skulls, bro, because their brain cells clearly aren't working the two that they have, bro, not firing no damn neurons. But yeah, nah, literally this was inevitable for Adam. All the shit he was doing, especially within the business of No Jumper, hiring all these fucking people up, like scaling up huge, especially knowing that like fuck shit, like taxes, inflation, shit like that is on the rise, going up hefty, bro. Like you're just going way past, like he said himself, he's going way past his overhead. Like, nah, that's the one thing you definitely should not do, bro. Like you're scaling way out of your budget. Like, fuck are we doing? And this is the end result. But yeah, he about to scale down, and hopefully this shit will probably be better for him. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, well, we know it will be, because obviously you don't have to deal with the stress of like, again, not knowing if you're gonna be able to fucking pay all your bills and shit in or pay your employees. So hey, we gonna have to see what the fuck happens with the nigga Adam. He's still scumbag shit though. I ain't gonna lie, cause again, he scammed niggas and all that shit, and that shit happened to his wife. Like, fuck is going on? But hey, you already know what it is. Like I said again, share the love of YN Sens, Oscar, making the good vids out here, and I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.